Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing of my playthrough of Morrowind, and checking to see whether Thayer Rothloth has additional quests for me after I went and cleaned out a vampire den. So if I ask him about duties, he says, I have no more duties for you. Try speaking with Tulz Valen in Aldrune or Uvu Laren in Ghostgate. Alright, so, and Uvu told me to come here or go to Vivec, which I think means that the only places I have left for duties are going to be, we'll recall, okay, going to be in Vivec. So I don't remember who the individual in Vivec is that gives me quests is going to be the issue, but I can hopefully find the temple in Vivec, and from there figure out who is supposed to be handing out duties. Now, there are a number of different groups here, but my thought is that it seems like the Tribunal temple is somewhat different than ordinators and others like that. And so it's possible, I mean, I still think the temple district is where I'm supposed to go to get additional duties. It's just a question of what that's going to look like. So I will use the boatman, whoops, and I will get stuck in the ceiling because of jumping, but I'll use the boatman, crap. Well, maybe that actually won't be so bad. If I can remember what I'm doing. So I reused Divine Intervention, which I hadn't meant to, and because Divine Intervention takes you to the nearest... Oh, but that's an interesting point, though. If I now switch over to Civi Intervention, this should take me exactly where I wanted to go. Awesome. I don't think it was Danzo, though. Okay. But... so that you've got, let me come into local, you've got the High Fane, which is probably where I'm supposed to go, because when you use Civi Intervention, it transports you directly outside. Oh, let's start with a High Fane. I wish I remembered, and these are certainly where the shrines are, so that is most consistent. Aristellus?
I have heard of you.
Maybe? Let's come up here into where the other shrines are and see Deleno Lauren or Lansis Thorandus.
Welcome, Outlander.
You think it's Landris? Okay. So if I talk to Landris, nope, he doesn't accuse me of not keeping duties, so it's probably not him. What about Deleno? Also does not, and does not have duties as an option. I'll just verify that he does not. Nope. Does not have duties either. So it was neither. How about Endrin Lethen? That sounds correct. And then books, Brief History of the Empire, Fellowship of the Temple. That sounds different. Oh. Okay. The Book of the Daedra. If I am sneaky, can I steal Fellowship of the Temple? Am I not sneaky enough? Why am I not sneaky enough? Oh, because there's an ordinator right there. That could be a reason to not be sneaky enough. Okay. So what if I come over to this corner? Now, am I sneaky enough? No? Wow. That seems surprising.
They already saw you read the book. They're suspicious that you're going to take it.
Could be.
It's a rash of all the books going missing within Vardenfell.
Yeah. Some random Khajit shows up on a boat, and all of a sudden all these books start appearing in Balmora instead of where they belong. Big pile of them outside. All right, so let's find out what Endrin Lethen has to say. He says, what brings you to the temple, diviner? Have you been lax in your duties? No, I'm looking for more duties. A holy woman here in Vivec is spreading the divine disease to others. Someone must convince Tanusca Veloth to leave Vivec City. Oh. So not cure her, just get rid of her? What's the divine disease? Is that what Corpus was called? And if it is, why are you calling it that? Huh. Well, leave Vivec City. Tanusca Veloth is a holy pilgrim and well loved by the people. Do not kill her unless there is no other way. Try and convince her to go to the Corpusarium. Yep. Okay, before she spreads the divine disease to others. She is very devout and would be most easily impressed by some show of your devotion to the temple's teachings. Don't know quite what that would mean.
Maybe you need to actually go read the book about the temple.
Yeah. She is blessed by Alexia and does not suffer. But I'm supposed to convince her to go to the Corpusarium, and her name is Tanusca Veloth. Okay. Okay, well. The Fellowship of the Temple of Archcanon Tholer Solyani. I have been asked to write this guidebook for outsiders who are unfamiliar with a tribunal temple and interested in joining. All those who are earnest and who are willing to submit to the wisdom of Blessed Elmsivi, Triune Grace, the saints, and the priests are welcome to the Fellowship of the Tribunal Temple. The temple is the religion of Morrowind and Dunmer people, and has been for generation upon generation. With guidance and counsel of Amalexia, Vivec, and Sothasil, the anticipations, and all the hosts of saints and of ancestors, the temple guards and protects the lands and peoples of Morrowind. Those who follow the tribunal must have the personality to lead others and the willpower to resist the world's temptations. When violence is needful, we fight with staves and hammers, armored only in our faith. We study restoration and alchemy to heal the people, and mysticism to learn more of the divine. We must also study conjuration to speak with the spirits of our ancestors and protect against those who traffic with the Four Corners. Those interested in joining the Tribunal Temple should speak to priests at the temples in Aldrune, Balmora, Malagmar, and Ghostgate, or with priests at the High Fane in the temple compound in Vivec. Articles of Faith. The temple believes that Amalexia, Vivec, and Sothasil were mortal guardians of Morrowind who walked the earth, defeated the Dunmer's greatest enemies, the Nords and the Dwarves, and achieved divine substance through superhuman discipline and virtue, and supernatural wisdom and insight. Like loving ancestors, they guard and counsel their followers. Like stern parents, they punish sin and error. Like generous relatives, they share their bounty among the greatest and least, according to their needs. Duties of the faithful. Your fourfold duties are to faith, family, masters, and all that is good. Perform holy quests and bring luster to the temple. Never transgress against your brothers or sisters, and never dishonor your house or your ancestors. Serve and protect the poor and the weak, and honor your elders and clan. For those who would be wise, these sacred books will be of interest. Soryani's Sermons. Learn from the teachings of Vivec and from the Archcanon's sermons on the Seven Graces. Lives of the Saints. Members of the temple who wish to be virtuous will model their lives on the lives of the saints. The Pilgrim's Path. The path to wisdom and self-knowledge is through pilgrimage. Those who would rise in the ranks of the faithful may retrace the steps of the lords and saints and gain blessings and learn virtue by sufferings and overcoming hardships. The Consolations of Prayer. Learn what bounties and blessings might be gained by prayer at the shrines found in temples and in places of pilgrimage and in the tombs of our ancestors. Okay then, well actually that might be useful. So just to double check her name, Tanusca Veloth, and she might actually be one of the folks up in this section. I'm going to remove the intervention spell, just because I don't want to accidentally go somewhere. Nope. But I have to figure out who this person, where this person is. Probably off on her own would be my guess. I think he said she was in the Temple District, though. But figuring out where she is could be interesting. Go double check. Alright. She is a pilgrim. Yeah, I just have to go find her. So I'll, have to find other people, I guess, to ask about her to see if they know where she is. Do I start with an ordin... Well, you aren't an ordinator. At least you're a named ordinator. Can I ask you about Tanusca? I cannot. Okay. So you're just a random individual, and I cannot ask you about Tanusca either. This could be interesting then, since I don't really have an idea of where she is, and I would have expected her to be in the temple area. So the fact that...
Yes, it is.
Well, what is my best course of action here? The thing that bugs me is that it doesn't seem like I can ask anyone about her. If I could ask people about her... What the heck? Check with you.
I feel as though I should know you.
Nope. Can't ask about pilgrims. If I ask about someone, yeah, it just lists a bunch of people. I was expecting that. Intriguing. Okay.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Because I don't know. I guess I could check the foreign quarter. Back to the Hall of Wisdom. I need to get myself back outside. Oops, this will not take me back outside. This is Saryani himself. And still cannot ask about...
A warm welcome to you.
Oh, good. Because I wasn't even thinking when I just told it to open that.
I have heard of you.
Okay.
Feel free to...
Now, just out of curiosity, you're outside. Nope. Okay. Okay, then. Oh. Well, just for fun, let's head to the other side. Oops. And my acrobatics is up to 104, though. I don't remember seeing anybody on the steps up here. Nope. And Vivec also doesn't have anything, which doesn't surprise me. Okay. Alright, I'm going to see if I can't figure out how to find somebody who knows who she is. I'll start in the foreign quarter, ask around the bars and stuff, but right now, even though she's well-liked and well-known, I can't ask about her, so that seems kind of odd and unexpected. But I'll come back in when I see if I can figure something out. Alright, I've come back to Endrin to ask him. Okay, so now he has, did you convince Tanusca Veloth? Whereas before it was just a name and wasn't clickable, so if I ask him about her, you may find her in the arena canton. Oh, thank you. That would have been good information had you been willing to tell it to me in the initial conversation. And if I ask about the arena compound lies between the Redoran compound in the west and the Tafalani compound on the east. The arena is the site of public entertainment and combat sports. The comfortable domed arena has seating for hundreds of spectators. Beneath the arena are dressing and storage rooms for entertainers and training rooms and animal pens for the combat competitors. Okay, so apparently I need to head to the arena. I should be able to leave... Yep, Vivec Temple. Okay. So which side is the the boats are over here. So if I come down the steps and turn left, I should be able to find the boatman who should be able to take me to the arena, and then I can ask around the arena where she is.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Asking in other locations was ineffective, unfortunately. Alright, so I should be able to come in here. I think there are people in this first section. Alright, so Alvera Orheim. I feel as though I've just awakened from a dream, a terrible dream of the 6th house. Oh, okay, what do you say about the 6th house? Do you mean, have I been under a spell? A curse? And this was caused by the 6th house cultists? Good grief, what have I done? I hope, but I haven't. Thank you. Please forgive me. I have nothing to offer but my thanks, but I will tell everyone I know how you saved my life. Okay. Oh. And she has joined the Morag Tong. I have to mark this as a reminder that Alvera or Othrenim can potentially let me join the Morag Tong. Well, since you've been released from the 6th house, what do you say about Dagother? The devil Dagother is dead, and all his kin, and the blight has gone too, and the skies are blue over Red Mountain. Okay, but would not let me ask about the other gal. This is Farman, who greets me as the Nerevarine. And if I ask, can I ask about... No. So I can't ask about
Well, friend, what brings you?
Tanusca here. What is this? This is just the outside of the arena. Okay. This goes to the fighters' quarters. There are people here. If I ask Ultis Salam, he greets me as the Nerevarine. Ah, Tanusca Veloth. I don't know why you'd want to speak with her, but she is in the arena pit. Okay, is the arena pit where fights occur, or... Oh, hey, I gained knowledge in acrobatics, and my acrobatics went to 105. So that being the case, that means I don't have that book. So... Oh. Unfortunately, he's a rather observant individual. Haha, success. Okay. That's the Wasteworks, which is where I want to go, apparently. Alright, so she's in the arena pit. There is a door to the arena pit. If I come here and go around, maybe? Nope, that's the arena. Because it's right above or below me, frankly. That's the other possibility. I don't know. And is the pit where the fighting occurs, or... Alright. Having difficulty remembering the layout of this section, because this just goes back to the arena. This goes up. There we go. This is where I want to be. This goes to the arena pit. Yeah, so the arena pit is where the fighting occurs. Has she... But she's... not here? Or is it that she's... Oh. Okay. Well, just in case there's a chance she's actually not in the pit proper, but instead around the...
How wonderful.
Okay, there she is.
Welcome,
Good.
Outlander.
Alright, if I talk to Tunisia, she says... Oh, she greets me as the Nerevarine, and then if... Alright, arena, background. What if I ask about background? I am Tanusca Veloth, Pilgrim and Acolyte of the Temple. Well, since I've asked everybody else about their... Interesting. I had expected... What is it called? So you can ask about the background, and then you can also ask about their...
Trade?
Trade. Is that what it is?
Yeah, my trade, I think, if you
Okay, so let's... Oh, there it is. Thank you. In her trade, I am a pilgrim. I search for enlightenment and hope to purify my soul through facing and overcoming the challenges of pilgrimages that reenact the tests and trials of gods, saints, and heroes. I visit the shrines and make devotions everywhere I travel, in village temple shrines and high fane of Vivec, or at the remote shrines scattered all over Vardenfell. Alright, so now I have to figure out how to ask her to leave. What if I ask about soul sickness? The madness and bad dreams were sendings from the devil Dagoth-Ur, but just because the devil is dead, the dreams and madness will not necessarily go away. The people must protect themselves from the sins of greed and wickedness by faith and by heeding the teachings of the temple. Okay. What if I ask about saints? The temple honors our greatest ancestors as saints, celebrating them as models of virtue and piety, and invoking their aid and protection. Morrowind, Ministry of Truth, Little Secret. Oh, leave Vivec City. Alright, well, let's see what happens if I say that. You know what I heard about Barim? The other day he woke up in the temple, but couldn't remember how he got there or why he went there. He made a big joke of it, saying he must have tied one on last night, and forgot all about it. Apparently I clicked on latest rumors and did not mean to. That was weird. Alright, leave Vivec City. Let's try that again. Why should I leave? You have the divine disease. What?
I would do it as a favor.
Okay, fine. Do this as a favor for me. I believe you are a dreamer. Excuse me. That was way off. I believe you are a decent Khajit at heart. I will go to the Corpusarium because you have asked me so kindly. Alright, well, good call. Apparently, well, I mean, frankly, other people probably have told her she has a divine disease, so I guess that shouldn't... Oh, maybe lots of people have joined the Morag Tongue as an option. Interesting. Alright, well, goodbye then. My journal says I convinced Tanusca Veloth with quotes from the sacred texts of the temple. No, I didn't. She agreed to go to the Corpusarium. Yes, she did.
No, I think one of the things you read was doing things for other people, other believer type things.
Ah, okay.
That's why I said that was the answer.
Right. And I'm just going to be lazy and use Civi intervention to get back again. And then I can come in and turn this in and find out. So that wasn't
I am blessed
curing the disease, but it was dealing with someone in a disease again. Did you convince Tanusca Veloth to leave Vivec City? I did. I am glad you were able to convince Tanusca Veloth to leave. She will be cared for in the Corpusarium and will no longer spread the disease. Since you may have been exposed to a blight disease, please take these potions. Are you ready for further duties? 2 potions of cure blight disease have been added to my inventory. I'll be ready for further duties in a little bit. Actually, though, real quick, can you give me advancement? Nope, not yet. All right. Well, for now, I'm going to call that good, and we will see what additional duties Endrin Lethen has for me in the next video. Thanks all. Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.